Have you ever put together a simple, refreshing meal? Maybe a crisp cucumber salad, a light sandwich with a few slices on the side, or a smoothie you thought would boost your heart and hydration, only to find out later that this innocent combination may have been quietly working against your body? It sounds unbelievable. A cucumber is supposed to be one of the safest foods on your plate. But after more than 2 decades working with adults in their 60s, 70s, and beyond, I've seen something most people never hear about. Foods that seem perfectly healthy on their own can turn harmful the moment you mix them with cucumbers. And when that happens, the effects often show up as rising blood pressure, weakened immunity, digestive discomfort, or changes in heart rhythm, without warning and without an obvious cause. This is the part that surprises so many people. They blame aging. They blame stress. They blame medications. But the real issue was sitting right in their salad bowl. I've worked with folks who combined cucumbers with the wrong vegetable and unknowingly destroyed the very vitamin their immune system depends on. Others blended cucumbers with a fruit that pushed their potassium too high, leaving them dizzy, drained, or suddenly wide awake at night with a pounding heartbeat. None of them suspected their healthy habit. So, today, I'm going to show you the 3 cucumber combinations you should never eat, and 3 powerful pairings that can turn cucumbers into one of the most protective foods in your diet. Stay with me, because the third mistake is the one almost everyone makes out of routine, and it may be raising your blood pressure every single day without you realizing it. Before we dive in, tell me in the comments where you're watching from and how often cucumbers make it into your week. I love seeing our community of strong, active adults learning together and supporting each other. Now let's talk about why this humble green vegetable can be your body's quiet ally, or an unexpected trigger, depending on what you pair it with. Most people think of cucumbers as a light, refreshing side ingredient, something you toss on a salad without much thought. But as you get older, they become far more than a crunchy add-on. Cucumbers play a quiet but meaningful role in hydration, heart health, joint comfort, and steady daily energy. And once you understand why, you'll see how the wrong pairings can disrupt all of these benefits at the same time. One of the biggest challenges with aging is staying properly hydrated. The brain's thirst signal weakens, so you often don't drink until your body is already running low. And mild dehydration is not harmless. It shows up as dizziness, afternoon fatigue, slower thinking, muscle tightness, and even increases the risk of falls. Cucumbers help fill that gap. With about 96% water, each bite gives your cells a gentle, steady lift, something your body needs more often than most people realize. Cucumbers also support joint comfort in a way many adults overlook. They contain silica, a trace mineral that helps maintain collagen in your connective tissues. If your knees feel stiff when you first get up, or your hands feel tight in the morning, adding silica-rich foods can make a noticeable difference. Many older adults tell me their joints feel looser and easier after making cucumbers a regular part of their meals. And then there's the heart. Cucumbers are naturally hydrating, low in sodium, and rich in potassium. 3 things aging blood vessels depend on. Potassium helps relax vessel walls, hydration keeps circulation smooth, and low sodium prevents sudden spikes in pressure. For anyone dealing with fluctuating blood pressure, this trio is simple but surprisingly powerful. Another underrated benefit is practicality. Cucumbers are easy to chew, easy to digest, and easy to prepare. No cooking. No steps to remember. Just rinse, slice, enjoy. That matters for older adults who want meals that feel light and supportive without extra effort. But here's the part almost no one talks about. All of these benefits can disappear instantly when cucumbers are paired with the wrong foods. Some combinations people assume are healthy can cancel nutrients, overwork the kidneys, or push minerals out of balance, undoing everything cucumbers are meant to support. And this is where things get interesting, because now that you know why cucumbers belong on the plate, it's time to look at the first pairing that flips those benefits upside down. And it's one almost everyone has made without realizing it. Harmful combination. Number 1. Cucumbers with raw carrots. This first one might surprise you, because it's something many older adults do every day without thinking. Mixing cucumbers and raw carrots in the same salad. It looks colorful, it feels fresh, and it seems like the perfect guilt-free choice. But what most people don't realize is that this simple pairing can quietly erase one of the most important nutrients your body relies on after 60. Vitamin C. Here's what happens. Raw carrots contain an enzyme called ascorbic acid oxidase. On its own, it's harmless. But the moment it touches a vitamin C-rich food like cucumber, it begins breaking that vitamin down almost immediately. So when you toss cucumbers and raw carrots together, the enzyme starts working right there in your bowl, reducing the vitamin C long before your body gets a chance to absorb it. And for older adults, that lost vitamin C matters. Your immune system isn't as quick as it used to be. Your skin heals more slowly. Fatigue shows up earlier in the day. Vitamin C is one of the nutrients that keeps your defenses strong, supports collagen, and helps your body respond to stress. Losing it from a salad you thought was healthy is the last thing you need. Let me share a quick example. Linda, a 71-year-old retired nurse, ate a large cucumber and carrot salad every morning. She believed it was helping her stay healthy. But over time, she started catching every little cold. Her skin looked dull. She felt tired even after a full night's sleep. Nothing made sense until we reviewed her meals. That simple carrot and cucumber combination was wiping out the very vitamin her immune system depended on. After one small change, her energy and resilience improved within weeks. The fix is easy. Steam your carrots lightly, just a few minutes. Heat deactivates the enzyme, allowing both foods to keep their nutrients, or add acidity to the bowl. A squeeze of lemon or a splash of vinegar protects vitamin C and stops the enzyme before it can do any damage. And if you love raw carrots, enjoy them. Just keep them separate from your cucumbers. It may seem like a tiny detail, but it makes a real difference in how your body absorbs nutrients. And while losing vitamin C is serious, the next combination affects something even more critical: the rhythm and pressure of your heart. Harmful combination number 2. Cucumbers with bananas. This next one catches almost everyone off guard because it sounds so harmless. A cool cucumber. A soft, sweet banana. Maybe blended into a morning smoothie. Maybe eaten together as a light snack. Most people think, what could possibly be wrong with that? But for older adults, this pairing can quietly overload your body with potassium faster than your kidneys can keep up. And that's where the real risk begins. Both cucumbers and bananas are naturally rich in potassium. On their own, that's a good thing. Potassium supports your nerves, your muscles, and the steady rhythm of your heartbeat. But as the years go by, kidney function slows. The filters don't clear minerals as efficiently as they once did. And if you're among the millions taking blood pressure medications, especially AC inhibitors, ARBS, or potassium-sparing diuretics, your potassium levels can climb even higher without you realizing it. When two high-potassium foods land in the same meal, they can create a spike your body simply isn't prepared for. And the symptoms rarely feel obvious at first. They drift in quietly: a heaviness in the chest, a fluttering pulse, tingling in the fingers, legs that feel weak for no reason, a kind of deep tiredness even after sleeping well. Most adults chalk those feelings up to age or stress, never suspecting that their food timing is the real issue. One man I worked with, Robert, age 76, began every morning with a banana cucumber smoothie he believed was helping his heart. Within a few weeks, he noticed sudden bursts of fatigue and a racing heartbeat that didn't fit his usual pattern. A simple blood test showed the truth. His potassium was running too high. Nothing was wrong with the smoothie. It was just more than his kidneys and medications could comfortably manage at once. When he spaced the foods out, banana in the morning, cucumber later in the day, his symptoms eased and his heartbeat steadied. The solution is simple. You don't need to eliminate either food. Just give your body time to process them. Enjoy your banana earlier, save cucumbers for a later meal, and stay hydrated to support kidney function. If you make smoothies often, rotate ingredients, berries, apples, pears, or spinach, so you're not stacking the same minerals day after day. This isn't about creating fear, it's about protecting your heart. And if potassium overload is a quiet threat, the next mistake is even trickier, because it directly influences something almost every older adult is working to control: blood pressure. Harmful combination number 3. Pickled cucumbers with salty foods. Pickles are one of those foods almost everyone enjoys. The crunch, the tang, the way they wake up a meal. And on their own, they're fine in moderation. But for older adults, they become a real problem the moment they're paired with salty foods. The reason is simple: sodium overload. Pickled cucumbers already carry a heavy salt load because salt is what preserves them. A single spear can hold more sodium than most people expect. But the real trouble starts when pickles sit next to crackers, deli meats, cheese, or canned soups. What feels like a quick snack can turn into a sodium surge your blood vessels simply can't shoulder anymore. As the body ages, everything about salt handling changes. Blood vessels stiffen. Kidneys take longer to filter. The heart has to push harder with every beat. When sodium spikes, the body holds on to water to dilute it. And that extra volume raises blood pressure quietly and quickly. There's no sharp pain or warning sign. Instead, it shows up in subtle ways: ankles that swell by evening, a heavier feeling in the chest, getting winded on the stairs, or a blood pressure reading that climbs even when you think you're eating clean. I once worked with Eleanor, an 82-year-old who loved her afternoon snack: a few pickle slices with whole grain crackers and a bit of cheese. She avoided fast food. She didn't add salt to her meals. She thought she was doing everything right. But her blood pressure crept higher month after month, and her medication stopped keeping pace. When we reviewed her meals, the issue was clear: hidden sodium stacking up day after day. After switching to a low-sodium pickle and pairing it with fresh vegetables instead of salty sides, her numbers began to settle within weeks. You don't have to give up pickles. You just have to be strategic. Choose low-sodium or no-added-salt versions. Pair them with fresh vegetables instead of processed snacks. Drink a glass of water afterward to help your kidneys flush out the excess. And take a quick look at the rest of your plate. Salt adds up faster than most people realize, especially with age. These 3 mistakes are common. They're quiet. They're easy to overlook. But now that you understand how cucumbers can shift from helpful to harmful, depending on what you combine them with, here's the good news. The right pairings can strengthen digestion, support your heart, and help your body absorb nutrients more effectively than you might expect. Healthy combination number 1. Cucumbers with pears. If your digestion has felt a little slower or heavier with age, this pairing might become a gentle game changer. Cucumbers and pears work together in a way that supports your gut without harsh fibers or supplements, and the secret lies in how their fibers balance each other. Cucumbers provide insoluble fiber, the kind that adds light bulk and keeps food moving so you don't feel weighed down. Pears provide soluble fiber, a soft, gel-like texture that holds moisture in the stool and makes elimination easier on the body. As digestion naturally slows with age, And as medications or mild dehydration make constipation more common, combining these two fibers creates what I often call a balanced movement effect. One promotes motion, the other supports comfort. Pears also bring polyphenols, natural compounds that help soothe inflammation in the digestive tract. Cucumbers add hydration that keeps the colon moist and functioning smoothly. Together, they support the gut microbiome, the community of beneficial bacteria that influences immunity, mood, and daily energy. Many older adults are surprised at how much lighter and clearer they feel once their gut begins working in rhythm again. And this combination couldn't be easier to use. Slice half a pear and half a cucumber for a refreshing afternoon snack. Blend them into a simple smoothie with yogurt or almond milk. Or toss them into a salad with walnuts for added texture and healthy fats. No cooking, no fuss. Just two gentle foods that help your body stay regular without resorting to laxatives. The ripple effect is where the real magic happens. When your gut moves well, everything feels easier. Your thinking feels sharper, your energy lasts longer, and your joints feel less stiff because your system isn't backed up. A smooth digestive rhythm is one of the quiet foundations of healthy aging, and this pairing supports exactly that. Now that your gut is taken care of, let's move to something just as essential: your heart. Because the next combination helps steady blood pressure and supports healthy circulation in a way older adults can feel. Healthy combination number 2: cucumbers with apples. Your heart loves this pairing, and most older adults never think to use it. Cucumbers and apples work together in a way that supports blood pressure, circulation, and the overall health of your blood vessels. It's a simple combination, but the benefits run surprisingly deep. Cucumbers contribute two things your cardiovascular system depends on: hydration and potassium. Potassium helps relax blood vessels and balance out the extra sodium many adults take in without realizing it. When your vessels soften and open, your heart doesn't have to fight against pressure with every beat. Add the natural hydration from cucumbers, and you're giving your circulation an easier, smoother environment to move through. Apples bring another layer of support. Their soluble fiber, particularly pectin, binds to cholesterol in the digestive tract and helps remove it before it reaches your bloodstream. That means less LDL and more flexible arteries. Apples also offer quercetin and catechins, antioxidants that help protect the delicate lining of aging blood vessels from inflammation and oxidative stress, two common drivers of high blood pressure. Together, cucumbers and apples create a heart-healthy partnership. One helps regulate pressure, the other reduces cholesterol, and both offer hydration and plant compounds that keep circulation steady. Many older adults tell me they notice the difference. Fewer afternoon pressure spikes, a calmer heartbeat after meals, more steady energy, and an overall feeling of lightness. This combination is also effortless to use. Slice half a green apple and half a cucumber for a crisp morning snack. Blend them into a smoothie with spinach or almond milk, or toss them into a salad with olive oil and a squeeze of lemon for extra antioxidants. And if blood sugar is a concern, stick with green apples. They're lower in natural sugar and more blood sugar friendly. Supporting your heart isn't just about hitting certain numbers. It's about helping your body stay flexible, resilient, and comfortable throughout the day. And while this combination strengthens your circulation, the next one does something equally important. It helps your body absorb nutrients more efficiently. Healthy combination number 3: cucumbers with apple cider vinegar. Among all the pairings on this list, this one is the simplest, and it can make one of the biggest differences in how well your body absorbs nutrients. Many adults notice their digestion feels slower with age, and a major reason is that stomach acid naturally declines over time. When acid drops, proteins don't break down as efficiently, minerals like calcium, magnesium, and iron aren't absorbed as well, and even healthy meals can leave you feeling heavy or bloated. This is where apple cider vinegar offers real support. Its gentle acetic acid gives your stomach the little boost it needs to break down food more completely. Research shows that acetic acid can improve mineral absorption by helping dissolve minerals more effectively in the digestive tract, making them easier for your body to use. Cucumbers bring the other half of this partnership. Their high water content keeps digestion hydrated and moving. Their fiber supports gut motility without irritation. And their antioxidants help nourish beneficial gut bacteria, the microbes linked to immunity, metabolism, and overall digestive comfort. Together, cucumbers and apple cider vinegar create a supportive environment. Vinegar improves the chemical side of digestion, while cucumbers support the physical movement and microbial balance. Many older adults feel the difference quickly: lighter meals, steadier energy, and fewer digestive complaints. This pairing is simple to add to your day. Make a light cucumber salad with 1 part apple cider vinegar and a few parts water, and let it sit for 10 minutes to soften the acidity. Add dill, garlic, or olive oil for flavor and extra antioxidants. Or make a gentle pre-meal tonic by adding a teaspoon of vinegar and a few cucumber slices to a glass of water before lunch or dinner. It's refreshing, easy on the stomach, and helps prepare your system for the meal ahead. Just keep a few safety notes in mind. Always dilute apple cider vinegar. Its acidity can irritate your stomach or teeth if taken straight. Start with small amounts, half a teaspoon in water, and only increase as your body tolerates it. And if you deal with reflux, ulcers, or a very sensitive stomach, check with your doctor before using vinegar regularly. Used wisely, this combination supports one of the most overlooked aspects of healthy aging: better nutrient uptake. When your body absorbs more from the food you eat, you feel it in your clarity, your energy, your mood, and your overall resilience. Now that we've covered the best combinations, let's bring everything together so you can turn these habits into part of your daily routine. So, there you have it. The truth about cucumbers and how the wrong pairings can quietly work against your health. Mixing them with raw carrots can strip away vitamin C. Pairing them with bananas can push your potassium higher than your kidneys can comfortably manage. And eating pickled cucumbers alongside salty foods can raise your blood pressure more than you'd ever expect from a simple snack. These are everyday mistakes almost no one talks about, yet so many older adults make without realizing the impact. But the good news is just as powerful. When you choose the right combinations, cucumbers can support your digestion, your heart, and your nutrient absorption in ways you can feel. With pears, they bring back a healthier rhythm. With apples, they help protect your circulation. And with apple cider vinegar, they make your meals easier to absorb. Small choices, simple swaps, big changes over time. Your body doesn't need perfection. It needs habits that quietly work in your favor. Start with just one shift. Add a cucumber and pear snack to your week. Swap salty pickle sides for a lighter version. Sip a cucumber tonic before dinner. These little decisions build on each other, helping you feel steadier, clearer, lighter, and more in control of your health. Now I'd love to hear from you. Which of these tips will you try first? Have you ever combined cucumbers with any of these foods without knowing the effects? Share your experience in the comments. Your story might be exactly what someone else in our community needs to hear. And if this video helped you, tap the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss the next episode. Your support helps us reach more adults who want to stay strong, confident, and informed at every stage of life. Until next time, stay hydrated, stay aware, and stay committed to the habits that help you age with clarity and strength.